We know you're in the building, soon as you start walking, the jaw start dropping, champagne popping, yeah. It's the one that they keep talking, but I can't knock it, cause that thing rocking, yeah. I met a woman at the champagne party. Killer, sexy. We know you're in the building, soon as you start walking, jaw start dropping, champagne popping, yeah. It's the one that they keep talking, but I can't knock it, cause that thing rocking, yeah. I met a woman at the champagne party.
Party, what's happening? This is Sparkle.
Hi, I'm Sophia Elizabeth.
And we are Champagne Party. Okay, now we're live today, okay? So anything can happen when we're going live in Champagne Party, right?
We live.
We live. We may have some visitors pop in. You never know what's going to happen out here. So what's going on, Sophia? It's been so long, it seems.
I know. The pandemic, we all made it through with our sanity, I hope.
Yes.
Some of us have.
Some. You see, Kanye is a little bit out of his sanity at the moment.
I think he's doing it on purpose, though.
Why? What is
I
the
personally
reason?
think that he's just going against the grain, and he is just, doing what people like with the opposite of what he should be doing. I think it's strategic. And I think that there's a reason behind his madness. I feel like this is all planned out for his agenda. And I don't think he has mental problems, but I do think he's doing too much,
Well, I hope he is doing this for a certain reason or whatever. And I do think he does have mental problems. He's like, he just woke up one day and said, fuck it, I'm going to upset everybody I can. How do you get denied from Skechers? Like, how do you get kicked out of the Skechers?
But I honestly don't think it's necessary. I think the point that he's trying to make, which is like, because I'm an air sign too. He's a Gemini, I'm Aquarius. And I feel like there's some weird, maybe he's like, well, they're going to follow me with or without your brand behind me. So he doesn't care about the branding anymore. He's basically trying to like get rid of it so he can do his own thing. So that's why I feel like.
So why don't he just give it back? He doesn't have to create a whole show and upset everybody and talk. He's been
it's a circus. Welcome to the circus. We're front row seat to the circus. It's a spectacle, and may the best person win. I mean, he definitely is show ponying it, but I think he's just lashing out for help. I mean, maybe it's because of how he felt after his mom passed away. Right. And then now you got Kim running around claiming that she's messing with a white man with a 10-inch penis. I mean, come on.
But
we all know that Pete
anymore.
Davidson or Skeet Davidson had a big penis, but don't rub it in Kanye's face.
Because
Kanye might be under a 7.
I didn't know that.
If Kanye's under a 7, then I can see why he's upset.
How do you know Pete is a 10?
That's what everyone says. That was the whole thing that, was like talk of the town. Like Miley Cyrus was on him. Ariana Grande was on him.
Oh.
And then she got on him.
That's why Miley Cyrus was trying to snatch him back up.
Because they said his dick was big. And, ladies, sometimes.
Okay. So maybe that's the reason why Kanye is upset, because his male ego is torn.
It could be that, But honestly, I feel like if you're not going to date a man for forever, you shouldn't be introducing them to your kids.
Right.
Like she had him taking the kids to Disneyland or some shit.
It was riding around in golf carts. But maybe
that's
she
weird.
thought that he was going to be forever.
No, it ain't. Girl, bye. You like black guys. That was she just found a white guy with a black guy's dick. That's exactly why she needed to try it.
She wanted to try something
new. And I'm sure he's fun, he's young. She's getting on the auntie status, like.
But she don't look like it. At times she does, but lately she's been looking fine.
Honestly, I think that they served each other's purpose for a time, like Kanye and Kim, but Kim,
what was the purpose?
Well, for what her purpose was, but I just think for him, he just loved like you know, how she
I
was.
don't know what her purpose was. What was it?
I think to come up for sure. I mean, that was a good move on her part. You know, who was she messing
She
with
was
before?
doing fine by herself. She didn't need a man to come
Well,
up.
she was messing with basketball players before, and those could be difficult to deal with as well. I know personally. But anyway, yeah, Kanye, I hope he does, you know, get it together. But I think that there's a method behind his madness, and I have no Kanye hate. I love. Well, now it's Ye.
See, he doesn't
love
even know
him
what he wants
still.
his name to be. I hope it is a reason, and I hope he
But
is
where are his
okay,
friends at?
And I hope everything does, come together as he plans in a good way,
Yeah.
because it's not looking good. And, his kids are watching, his family is watching, and it's not something, his kids are probably being tormented at school. Like, what's up with your daddy? Like, what the hell?
I mean,
they
she
gotta
should
go
have
through
them little
shit.
baby kids homeschooled anyway, because they bad if they Kanye's kids. And they need to be raised around, I mean, I'm sorry, not to be racist, but black kids need to be raised around black folks, okay? Because the white people, you can't control your little black daughter if you don't understand the culture. So have a black auntie hanging around or something. Like, where are Kanye's sisters? Where is his aunties? Like, where are those people at? Like, who can call him up and be like, bruh, just go sit down somewhere. Go take your lookalikes and just go hang out in
Right.
Wyoming or wherever you have. Enjoy your money. Because it's dangerous out here.
It is. And to Kanye, we wish you well, and hopefully everything works out for you. But, just stay off the internet. Just stay in the house for a minute. Just kind of kumbaya and get that good energy. Because right now I'm not feeling that good energy. He
Did
needs
you
to
see
work
what
on himself.
Tiffany or what's it? I Love New York girl said?
Oh, Tiffany.
Yeah, she was like, he had
Pollard?
demons on his kneecaps.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Do we right? I know, I should
What
have
does
sent
that
a video.
mean, demons on the kneecaps?
She just said
'Cause
she
he's
looked at a
ashy
picture
or
and
what?
said he had demons on his kneecaps.
What was it?
She always be saying some crazy stuff, but maybe he was possessed at a certain point. You never know,
Have you noticed his voice has changed? They had like different clips of his voice at one point in time, and then his voice now, and he sounds like real proper and like he is possessed. Like something's not right. And watch when he comes out. Revert
Yeah,
back to
he
this
actually
clip,
did
what I'm
admit
saying.
to be addicted to opiates. He called it opioids or whatever
Right.
the hell he said. And you know, I think when you go to the hospital, they do like, oh, something's wrong with your mind. Take this, and it's like.
Yeah.
That's gonna mess my mind up more. Like,
Yeah.
where are the natural remedies? Because if you can't just prescribe opiates to someone for any reason and think
That's
they're
all
not
they
gonna get
do.
addicted to it,
It's a money game. They want to push.
yeah, because then you get
the
crazy
pills.
mentally, and now you need some other pill.
Exactly.
And if you take it, you're gonna have nightmares and shit on yourself.
Now
Like,
you need.
what is going
Now you
on
need
with the
something
dog?
to
You
stop the shits.
they go through school all to give us some shit that's gonna make us crazy. Like,
Right. But Kanye, find help out there somewhere. I'm sure, some friends, family, somebody needs to be reaching out to him and trying to be there for him. I don't see Kanye having nobody by his side. Maybe he's just not listening. That's what I feel it is. But it's so much going on. There's drama. We got Nicki Minaj drama, Cardi B. It's just a lot of shit.
oh wait,
going
no,
on.
it's Nicki and Lotto, I think.
Oh, no, but it was Nicki and Cardi. It's the whole group. It was like a whole girl gang at one point, and then they had like paired up. So it's Nicki and Lotto. They were talking shit back and forth because what was the reasoning?
I guess because
felt-
Nicki, they took her out of at the Grammys. They took her out of the rap category and put her in
Category.
pop. And she's like, "Well, if my see if I sound like her. If my record is pop, then Lotto needs to
Yeah, right. Her
get in pop
What was
too."
it? Big Energy needs to go to pop as well. Oh,
I think honestly, I don't think that
now
Nicki.
that looks like a possessed person.
I
right
like
there.
Lotto. She's really pretty and she's an up and coming artist. I mean, she's already done her thing, but like she brings a whole new vibe. I just think Nicki talking to the girls, it's like you're basically lowering your standards. Like, Nicki, you're a queen.
Yeah.
You've been on top for years. Like, why don't just extend the olive branch to these girls and teach them the ropes,
Exactly.
instead of like
she wants to be the queen. She wants to
be praised, I think.
Nobody went through her to get through the gates, so that's why she's upset, because you got to pay the queen to get through, and she's like, they're just running over her and doing her thing.
But she didn't pay homage to Little Kim.
So now she knows what it feels like, and she wants to say all that going back and forth. They're acting like kids. Well, she's acting like a child. I give it up to Lotto because she stood her ground. She's like, okay, you an auntie now, ain't you? Like, what?
See, but you know what though? I beg to differ, because why do these young girls look and be like thinking 40's old when it's not?
Right.
Stop calling 40-year-olds grandmas, because girl, some of them 23-year-olds look 40.
Yeah.
And, and the 40-year-olds look 20.
How old is Lotto? She's only like, what, 22 or something? I thought she was older than that. I thought she was like 30.
Yeah, like if you want to live, you're gonna be 42, bitch. But outside of that, I think that there's enough room to go around. So it's like, let's support each other,
Women never support each other. They don't. It's always a competition thing. It's all about them. But, you know, you go further when you go at things as a team.
Lotto from Atlanta, like, they bring a different swag. Like, Nikki's from New York. Mm-hmm. Like, it's just like saying, like, Outkast can be on the same level as a West Coast group. Like, there's room for everybody. Like, why do guys get along, but the girls want to fight for everything, including penis?
Right.
And it's community, ladies. Sorry to burst your bubble, but dick is community.
Oh, can you hear me now? Is the microphone on? Community. I don't want any community dick. That's horrible.
YMCA.
You can keep that shit. But you know what? There's couples out there that we never knew were couples, celebrity couples.
Like,
we're about to see right now. The first one, I bet you never would have guessed it. Mm-hmm. And it's coming up right now on the slide. All right, so we have Michael K. Williams and Tasha. They dated for 2 years up until his death in 2021.
I did hear about that.
Yeah, I never knew that.
Because I remember when that happened, when he passed away, they were like, go check on Tasha.
Right. Yeah, and she did speak out about it too, towards the end. And then there's a whole lot of others that we never knew. Well, I never knew. Brandy and Wanya Morris dated until he left her for the nasty
singer Adina.
Wait, he went with Adina Howard?
Why she got to be nasty?
Because she was a freak in the morning, a freak in the
No, she did have a nasty grind, though.
Do you remember that song?
Yeah. Of course I do. You know what's crazy is that when we were younger, we always listened to ratchet stuff, and now that we're a little bit older, the kids listen to Nicki Minaj and them, and you would think that parents would be horrified over that, but it's like, no, like, we were listening to that shit. Everybody was listening to some sexual something.
Right. At that time, we didn't really know it was sexual, though. I was like singing it, and then you go back to the lyrics, and you like, well, hold the hell up. What did she just damn say? T-shirt and panties on. Why? Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then we have also Beyonce and my goodness,
nobody
Sisqó.
Believes this. Nobody believes this. Sisqó is gay. First of all,
do you really think he's gay?
He probably was bisexual, but he definitely was into men more. He was wearing a thong in the thong song, so and I think he was wearing a belly chain connected to the thong.
No, he did not.
Yes, I promise you.
No, don't do that.
We all know that
him.
Sisqó, but I love me some Drew Hill and Sisqó, so he could do no wrong. But I highly doubt if Beyonce was going there.
I think they just took a picture together here at the award show. That's what happened.
Yeah,
I don't think she.
I heard he was with Lisa Ray, actually.
Don't you do that to her. Knock it off. And then we also have Irv Gotti
he
and
looking like a pedophile.
Now,
because he was talking about, remember?
Why they pick this picture of all the pictures? Why is he grinning like that? Like, that's too much. Did you hear the gossip about them?
Yeah, he was like, ooh, I wanted to grab her booty, and it's like she was underage.
Oh no, he was on Drink
seen that,
Champs recently, and then he was talking about basically how he made Ashanti and all this stuff, and he didn't put her in the documentary. Like, everybody watched that; she was a part of it. Murder Inc. It was about her too.
I'm sure he felt some type of way knowing that he couldn't have her like that.
But he did have her like that.
allegedly.
No, she said she
No, on Angie Martinez, she said no, they never did.
Yes, they did. She did.
Honestly, I feel
she
like
know he had a little ass dick. And
you know what though? I honestly feel because even if she was underage, I do feel like there are stage parents that will like push their kids on like grown adults and like I mean, there's fast girls, little girls out here that are not, turning down grown men's advances because, maybe their mom didn't teach them, manners. But outside of that, it's like you're a pedophile. Like, he was talking about messing with an underage girl. That's not nothing to brag about. Even when R. Kelly was with Aaliyah. Like, I mean, we saw it as being like, oh, he just has an older boyfriend. But when you get older, you're like, you're a pedophile. Like,
right. That's why he's in jail now. And then we got some other couples. I never knew about this one. Michael and damn Madonna. That's crazy.
I don't believe that. Because she was messing with Dennis Rodman. There's no way she would go from Dennis to Boba or Boo Boo or remember what's the name of his monkey?
Bubbles,
yeah. Ain't nobody. And then he was holding that, what's his name? Gary Coleman on his lap, and he was doing a whole
bunch of funny shit going on with Michael.
You don't want to get me started on Michael.
I love the music. It's just, I don't know, all the children at the house, Bubbles. It was some weird shit, but we gonna let Michael be Michael and rest.
Yeah, we're not
gonna
talk about him.
And then we have some other couples that we're gonna go ahead and look at this. This is odd. What's her name? Thandi?
You know what? Ever since she played on that one movie with Oprah, I never looked at her the same. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
Where she was possessed.
That was her.
Yes, and she was slinging.
Beloved.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Ever since she played that role, I could not look at her. No, I'm like, she's crazy.
She did that role good.
They did come out with
touch me on
story.
The inside. I was like, what?
So she has problems in real life because she came on some show talking about how like she never understood how privileged she was to be light skinned, and then she had some like breakdown on set, and they were like, she's really crazy in real life.
That's crazy. I knew Brad Pitt liked chocolate. And then we have
we all knew this. Go. This entanglement.
This is the original entanglement with August Alsina and Jada Pinkett Smith at the time. Like, look at that. They was hugged up too close.
You know what? For a second he was cute, but he let himself go, and I hope it ain't trauma from what Jada did.
Well, he's sickly too. He has certain things going on.
She looks cute right there.
I think he had like kidney issues or something. I'm not sure what it was, but hopefully everything is going better now, and all that drama with Will and Jada is not getting to him.
Well, remember he just got in a fight with Tory Lanez.
Oh yes, he
took a picture on the elevator all bloody and stuff.
I wouldn't have took that damn picture. Like, some things just not need
August
to be
Alsina.
shown.
He was like all posing for the camera.
Shamar Moore and Miss Halle Berry. Okay, he was so fine. He still is fine.
You know what? Did they say he gave what's her name? Vanessa Williams herpes? Or no, that's the other one. That's the basketball player. No, that's Rick Fox.
See. Next. Eddie Murphy. Oh gosh. Nutty.
You know what? I could have been a side chick for Eddie Murphy. Then all them girls was smart. Even the Spice Girl one, she getting like $30,000 off of him a month.
Yes, $35,000 a month for child support.
Girl, see, you would have. Nicole Murphy though, definitely, she still looks exactly the same.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna keep my comment. Okay, next we have Eddie Murphy and Diane Lane. Okay, it was a rumor though. Look at what was she saying?
They definitely did cocaine that night. In '83, some of us wasn't even born yet.
What do you think she was saying though?
She was like, "Where's the bump at? Let's go to the bathroom. Get the camera out my face. I want a line." That was Studio 76 or whatever.
Right. And then we also have what?
No, see, this is wrong.
I don't think that's
she was
true.
with Bow Wow
for 3 years,
and she was towering over him. Because I remember a long time ago, I went to
I
went to Cancun spring break, and this was like way before like any industry stuff, and she was like standing like way over. He was little, and he kept pushing her on him.
He's always been little as hell.
He looks crazy right there.
Out there. Is that where it all began for you, Sophia?
I know, Cancun. I remember trying to have sex at the beach in Cancun. They were like, nope. Security was like, get out.
Get your ass out of here, fast ass little girl.
Sex at the beach when you go to the beach in a tropical place.
Right. It's fun. Okay. And next, we got Janet Jackson, dated Bobby Brown.
I think Jackson probably messed with all of them, but wasn't she into like Spanish men?
European, and yeah. She was out there living her best life. Look at them laughing. We both gonna take her down. Look at that.
Janet had some good nasty songs.
Yeah, she
really did. Like,
nasty girl. He is so fine, I believe. He is. I'm sorry. You know,
she got mesmerized.
Anyway, excuse me.
She is swollen.
No, he's got a new movie out too. I've been trying to watch it, so I forgot the name of it. But when we figure that out, I'm gonna make sure I go watch you. Yes.
Holly is
what? Holly is what? What you about to say?
No, I love Holly.
Say nothing.
No,
bad
I was just
about
thinking
Miss
about
Holly.
Monsters Ball, where she actually fucked Billy Bob, and she
God.
won an Oscar, but she really fucked him. Like, it was a real porno scene.
I
you know,
seen that.
like,
I was like, okay, go ahead.
like, damn, you gotta
Holly.
fuck someone to get an Oscar now?
Hey,
I'm sure it was a closed set, but
What if it wasn't? What if they wanted a crowd?
I definitely would fuck Billy Bob, so I ain't mad at it.
Oh Lord, your ass! I can't with you.
You know, Angelina Jolie had him, so you know if she had him, you know something's going on.
All right, simmer down, simmer down. We're about to go ahead and bring in our guests. We got Mr. G6 in the building. Are you coming through? There he goes. What's happening?
He's over there.
Hi. Hey, how are you? Come on in. Have a seat. Have a seat.
I like everything y'all got popping in here.
Thank you. Thank you. Go ahead and apply the headset. Welcome. Welcome. How's everything been going?
Everything's been great. How y'all been?
We've been good. We've been good. You know, we got through the pandemic. We're here.
New space.
We're trying to do it big, you know? How's everything going with you?
Great, man. You guys are doing it big. This is a level up, I see.
Thank you. Thank you.
I see y'all moving as usual, you know, so
You got to keep moving.
most definitely.
And you're out here from Vegas?
Yes. I mean, you know, always back and forth.
Right.
Yeah.
It's been a minute, man, since we sat down and chopped it up, right?
I
Yes,
know.
it has.
That shit crazy.
The first time, what was we talking about? We talked about all kind of stuff.
Yeah, that was when you guys was at Dash, right?
Right.
Yeah. I was working on one of my shows and stuff like that. I was working on this. I'm working on so much stuff now. I'm working on a whole bunch of shows and comic strip, and it's just a lot going on.
Tell us about it.
Where do I begin? I've been on this nationwide podcast interview tour. I've been hitting every state. You feel me? Seattle, Frisco, Vegas, of course, and I've been booking a lot of my artists as well.
Oh, nice. Okay.
I got to get you guys on some joints out in Vegas too next time y'all come through.
I'm going to be out there Saturday.
We love Vegas.
Oh yeah,
And I'm
yeah,
going to tell
for
you
sure.
now because I'm going to the Usher concert and I want to go on stage. Okay.
You just got it in your mind.
She said, I'm going to.
I
the
heard
Usher
it's a good concert though. So
That's and that's what I enjoy because growing up I listened to Usher and I had a little crush on him. You know, that crush is sizzled because all the allegations that's been going on. But he's still a great performer and artist, so you got to give him that.
No, that's a fact.
So-
And he's been going up too. He's had his residency for what? Like almost. He started last year, right?
Right.
Yeah, he's had the residency
And
for a little
Saturday is the last show until I believe March, and then he starts back up again. So
yeah. That and the Silk Sonic residency.
Yeah.
I
And
definitely
Anderson
wanna look
.Paak
at
and Bruno, right?
Yeah.
I
most
like some
definitely.
Bruno Mars. He's got a nice
love
little
Bruno.
soulful sound.
Man.
I remember when they were out
So
at the
dope.
Hollywood Bowl. It was killing it. I remember that. That was a couple years ago. That was all before the pandemic as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sure.
And their live music,
Yeah, you
can't beat that.
You can't beat live music, man. we from that era, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We not all this little new teeny bop and stuff.
Oh,
yeah.
man.
Yeah,
it's
these
gotten
TikTok
crazy.
virals. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, man. I got kicked off TikTok, man. I don't even know
What was you
what's up.
doing? Was you pulling your stuff out?
Nah, not at all. Not at all.
Don't do that.
No, not at all. I don't get down like that.
So
it was
how did you
I was basically putting together like some stripper party for my partner. He was getting married, you know what I'm saying? And it wasn't even crazy. It was like the end of it. Like right when it was over, it was like money on the floor and stuff like that. I just did like a quick little pan. Next day, like it was just like it
hell
was a
no.
wrap. They ain't even give me no
That's it.
warning or nothing.
Were
They
their
was just,
titties out?
nah, it wasn't even titties. Like I
What
wouldn't.
kind of party was this? No titties?
Well, it was
out?
the end of it, so I was just like getting like okay,
Did you get
like the
booty in
scene-
it?
They
Yeah,
was probably
it was some
mad
ass in it, but they had like thongs on. You feel me? It was like some ass in it, but they had like thongs on. You feel me?
They was probably mad because you didn't get no titties in it. It was like,
I
how
don't
dare
know
you
what it
put some
was.
shit
Somebody
like
flagged
this?
you. That's what the thing is.
Yeah, somebody had to.
You
and
could put
just,
it on Twitter though. I heard Twitter's the new
Oh yeah,
Pornhub.
yeah, right. That's facts. Yeah, so my Twitter got hacked. I had to like redo my Twitter, but yeah, I didn't even know Twitter was that crazy until I hopped back on. I was like, oh yeah, that's
Man, it got
why Twitter's
so
crazy. That's why
ghetto.
Elon wanted to buy it, huh? You feel me?
Oh my gosh, they do need to
Y'all
censor it
getting
though.
out of hand. That's why.
Yeah.
Someone tried to
It's-
show me
it's
it,
too
and it
much.
was the girl's blown out. I was like, no, I can't do that.
You said it was the girl what?
Her ass was blown out, and I'm like, I'm not watching
wow.
this. Like,
Because that's what it is. All the chicks they got the OnlyFans. They
Yep.
got the OnlyFans straight to the Twitter thing. That's, I didn't get it, but I was like, okay, cool. Because I never was with the like Twitter thing. But once they started letting you upload videos, I was like, okay, this is because like I'll be on Instagram
Yeah.
uploading videos and stuff. I was like, okay, I get it. But I never liked
You
Twitter
thought
back
it
in
was
the day.
just regular.
yeah, because
Yeah,
you
I
gotta
didn't
be
know.
sitting there talking and running your mouth. But honestly, I think the hardcoreness of what it's on there, it's like not even Cinemax days no more. It's like
hardcore. It's turned up, man.
way too
OnlyFans
much.
changed the game. You feel me? So
No, it's
they
too
took it to
crazy.
another level, man. They
So
took
when
it
are
to
you
another
doing
level.
OnlyFans?
You talking to?
He can do one with me.
Oh, okay. I was. Oh yeah, like that. That's-
Where I'm slapping you.
Nah, that's out.
Okay. So now since you mentioned it,
That was
That's
a good
out.
punchline.
That's out.
do you want to talk about whatever she's saying? Because I'm
It was a
unaware.
misunderstanding.
Oh yeah, that was that, man. That's man.
Okay, let's
good,
do
we
the
good.
background.
You know what?
Hold on.
We good. This is my people.
So Sophia and G6, they have a past friendship.
Yeah,
They're
I mean,
still
yeah,
friends
it's a
or
present-
whatever.
it's a present friendship, right.
But they know each other from before the show because people probably like, what the
Yeah,
hell?
yeah,
What's
most
going
definitely.
on? So
Most
they've
definitely.
been friends for a while, basically.
It's been a
But
while, too.
There was a small little misunderstanding, I guess. And what happened?
Man, I mean, shit.
He
it
don't
was-
remember.
Yeah, I mean, do you? We was,
I remember
we was-
exactly
we was-
what
we was
happened.
faded.
Okay, you tell
But
us.
No,
Sophia,
okay.
whatever Sophia gonna say, we let's hear it. I want to
Let's
hear
hear
it.
it. And you
What
can
happened was
rebuttal
you were
anytime.
supposed to go to a seminar with me when you came over. That was the plan.
A seminar?
A
What
seminar?
kind of seminar was this?
It was like a credit, like build your credit. Remember,
Oh, yes.
what's his name?
Uh-huh.
Damn, I can't. Flex invited me to it
Right.
or whatever. And then when he came in, here comes Tamara body rolling with her wig on, and brought in Scroncho's son, who she was dating her. And I don't even care if I'm talking shit about this bitch, but she was dating her ex. Baby daddy's son.
We're
so they
talking
come
about
walking in. No, this is
the friendship.
That was the
this,
same.
this,
I don't
no,
even-
this is the story.
That was the day that he cut me.
Yes.
Wait a minute.
He
No,
messed up his hairline.
He gave me a haircut.
He messed up his hairline, and
okay.
it was delaying our process of leaving. So I like started getting irate, and then that's when
Oh,
I,
okay, yeah, okay.
It was- but
I didn't even remember that was
when
the same
she
day, but
gets
he did
mad.
cut
it
me.
was
Yeah,
the
yeah,
same
yeah.
day because he messed up. He was cutting your hair. He fucked her hair up, but
So
also.
so basically you heard it. She was mad at something
was
else. It
mad.
didn't have nothing
but
to do
you
with
weren't even
me.
supposed to
Threw a
be
fit.
hanging out with them. They sold you on I can do
Okay.
hair.
So
I
you
can cut
threw
hair.
The
Right.
fit, and what
I threw
happened?
a fit. He shouldn't have been getting his hair cut by some strange man.
Okay, but he did.
So first off, I asked her for the green light because I'm like, this your people. She's like, it's cool.
No, I
'Cause I'm-
didn't.
yes,
I
you
did not say that. I did not. I did not
if
co-sign.
you said don't do it, I wouldn't have done it.
Hold
That's a
on.
fact.
I didn't
So
co-sign
he
to
just
get.
came
she for
into
sure
your
co-signed it.
house
He
and
came in-
sat down and got his hair cut. And
No, we
you
was
didn't-
chilling before that.
No, they sold
But
him
that's
on.
what she's trying to say.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
No, they sold him on. He's a barber.
Okay.
He messed up his hairline.
I turned. I said,
He
so
pushed
is he
his hairline
solid?
back.
I said, is he solid? She was like, if that's
No,
what
I
you
didn't.
want.
I
She was
did
like,
not
she was
say
like, he's
that.
cool if that's what you want to do.
So, okay, I feel a slap coming. I don't
Right.
know which direction it's going to come from, though.
That ain't it ain't gonna come
No.
from me.
So,
It was
okay,
cool.
so you got your hair cut. She was upset. Then what happened?
I just remember I got up from the cut. She was just wilding like acting like we gotta go somewhere. Because did we end up still going somewhere? We didn't go
no,
nowhere.
I went and I left you there with them.
That's what
You
happened.
just
Yeah.
left him.
Yeah, because then they started
See,
hanging out
yeah.
and drinking, and like it was just like they basically took him away from me, and that's probably part of the reason why I was mad. And then his hairline was pushed back.
Okay.
You know, he got the good hair.
Sophia is very territorial. Okay, when she
That's
gets
a lie.
going, that is not a lie.
Yes, that is not cap.
If you're her friend, just she's a wonderful, sweet, loving person, but you cannot have any other friends.
Right,
okay?
right.
You're missing the
If
whole
you're
point
with her-
of my side, though. Like,
No, I
we
got
already
it.
had a date.
You had a date,
And then his hairline got
And then-
pushed back, and he wasn't going to come out with his hairline pushed back.
right?
She already knew. She knew. She said that wasn't happening.
It literally was like one part up here, one part down here.
So you
She
were
put the
mad at the
extras on it.
haircut, or
I was
that
definitely
you guys
mad
were
that
late?
he trusted him and that now he couldn't come with me because his hairline got
Any
pushed
other
back.
time, as strong as Sophia is, if she would have looked and been like, "Don't let this motherfucker cut your hair," I wouldn't have done it. That's
she
a
didn't
fact.
know.
I mean,
I
honestly,
think she would have if she knew, but maybe she was like, "Oh, maybe it might be good."
I
don't know
think,
about.
I think he was trying to like hustle like a track off of you for her haircut or something like that. It was like some weird backing, like because you said you do music. He's like, oh, okay.
Oh yeah. He wanted to
Okay,
do some
so let's
music.
get to the slap.
Yeah, so he wanted to do some music or something.
So
like
let's
that.
get to the slap. What happened? Because there was a slap moment.
It was a love tap.
Yeah, it wasn't. It was like. Because then she did it, and then she was like, "I'm out," but she didn't like leave. We still ended up smoking
he
and
stayed.
drinking.
He hung out. When I came back, he was still there.
Yeah, it
He
was.
liked it.
That's why I was like, "Did you even end up going?" It didn't seem like you was going along.
I wasn't because I had to take.
She didn't go.
I had to
That's
take-
what I'm saying. Like she must have been the
Guess
block
what?
came
She
right
went
back.
Around. She
Guess
blew
who I
out
took
some
with me?
steam, Dion.
Oh man.
Wait a minute. You took Dion to the seminar.
And Flex looked at me like, "Is this your prospect? Like, is this your partner?" Like,
Yes, we both want to build our credit. Okay, now backstory on Dion. You got to let them know. Dion is a good friend of hers.
Dion is the
And
dude
he
that
walks-
take care of your dogs.
Yeah.
Oh
helps
yeah.
with the
I know
dogs and
Dion.
stuff.
Okay.
So you just had to take someone. So you just was like, "Come on, Dion."
Dion's gonna say yes to everything. He
That's
says
a
yes to
fact.
everybody.
That's
so
a fact. She
Like,
like, go
Dion-
get some liquor, go do this, go do that. That's like your assistant.
yeah,
Dion's
he's
your
like
assistant.
my bubbles,
Yeah,
my pet monkey.
that's her assistant.
Don't
for
do
sure.
Dion like that. Okay. Anyway, so tell us more about yourself. Sorry, we got off subject because.
I mean, when you say more, what more? Oh, what I'm working on? Or
Yeah,
what's,
we want to know what are you working on currently?
Currently, I'm just managing artists right now. You know, I have a couple.
Okay.
I have a few artists that I'm working with right now. I've been, on this podcast interview tour. Like I said, I appreciate you guys for having me here. You know.
What kind of artists are you working with? What kind of music? Is it music genre?
Yeah, well, like I said, hip hop, R&B artists and things like that. I got one of my artists that's out in Texas, Verse the Legend. He's been working on a lot of things. I just got him I just did a press release on him. Got him on like This Is 50, all hip hop, things like that. So he's been booming with the press.
Oh, nice.
Right now, I got my partner Mozzie VS. He's like the sports betting king out in Vegas. Like that's what he does. He specializes in that. He just shot a. It was basically like an online production company that they shot like a day in the life of him. So shouts out to Mozzie. He put that together. I'm working on this comic strip. Shout out to my guy Skeeter Jones. It's like this little comic strip. I'll show you guys when we get off air. It's kind of dope. It's basically like about PR, marketing, management. It's called like When You On Set. He's basically like a production. He shoots and he films stuff on set. So
Oh, nice.
just kind of bringing it all together.
Nice. Okay. And because I produce shows and stuff, and I'm always
Right,
looking
right,
for
right.
talent
Right,
artists
right.
to perform.
Oh, and I gotta get my guy. French on your comedy
Yes,
thing.
yes,
yeah.
yes.
Shouts out to my guy Fat Boy French. Yeah, I gotta get him on your comedy.
That'll be real dope. So we
Yeah.
do a show once every
You've been
month.
killing it with those.
Yes, and that December 9th, let me go ahead and do my little plug. December 9th, After Hours Comedy. We got a nice show coming for you. I ain't going to give up the details. You're going to see it when you see it. So just make sure you follow me at Martum Sparkle on Instagram, and you'll see those news this week.
That's dope. That's dope.
Yeah.
I should be like,
I gotta come
Take
check
a
it
look
out
for-
too.
Huh?
I gotta come check it out. Like,
Yeah,
I just
come
be so
December
busy.
9th.
Yeah, like I said, it's taking so long for us to link back up.
I know. And then, we finally.
Did you say you coming to Vegas though? Both of you guys, or just
I'm down to go.
we know you down. You all-
I
always
mean,
down.
honestly,
You
I
know
love
you down.
I love Vegas more now than I ever did. Like, especially
Yes.
the Cosmo.
This
The
girl
Cosmo
talking about moving. She was like, the last time,
Yeah.
I don't want to go back home. I'm like, girl, we gotta go.
I know.
Yeah,
we
Vegas
did that
is cool.
one around that one day trip. It was like
That was horrible.
That was
we
literally
missed
like the hangover.
flights that day.
Yeah, every
It
time you
was
go to Vegas, you be in and
crazy.
out. Like I'll be like, "Oh, you in Vegas?" She's like, "I'm already back now." Like,
Right, right.
Damn, like, you know what I mean?
too many days in Vegas, is you already know.
Yeah,
Right.
that's a fact. That's a fact.
So we're going to go ahead and cut to a small little breakity break and stay tuned to Champagne Party and our guest, Mr. G6 in the building.
Yes, I'm here.
Did you want something to drink? We have Jameson.
Killer, sexy.
Hey, welcome back to Champagne Party. It's myself, Sparkle.
Sophia Elizabeth.
And we got our guest, Mr. G6 in the building.
Yup.
Shit. Why did I just lose an earring, really? Like, that's some crazy mess going on. Anyways, we're about to go make a left on the street right now. You know, we like to get a little excitement going on in here. Oh, I was about to drink it here. I forgot. It's for our guest.
Appreciate it.
All right. Now,
Yeah,
what's everybody's
y'all drinking with me?
relationship status in the building today?
Cheers.
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 What's your relationship status, Sophia?
You mean like being single?
Yes. What
Yeah,
else
I'm
does?
single. I'm not.
She said being single. Answered it like, what do you mean being single? Am I single or single
You
as
gotta
fuck?
excuse
Yeah,
her.
no, I'm single.
Like, are you
Single,
single? Or are you single?
City,
Are you
not ready to
single or
mingle.
single?
Okay, and G6?
Oh, single.
Okay, so everybody here is single. Okay.
Oh, you
good.
too?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Alrighty. And then, so, you know, on Champagne Party, we talk a little bit about sex here and there.
Okay. Let's get to it. I know it's about to get spicy. That's why they handed me the liquor. We're about to start talking about
We got to
sex,
juice
you
you
know what
up
I mean?
a little bit. We got to juice. What's one of your most embarrassing sex moments?
Embarrassing sex. Oh, my
Yes.
Embarrassing sex moment. I mean, probably like the typical shit when you young. You feel me? A chick be on her period or something. You don't realize it. You go in with like a white shirt. The shit come out bloody red or something like that. Like,
Oh, no.
yeah, just it be all dark and shit like that. And it's like, damn, you could have let me know. I mean,
What'd
That's
you
all I
do?
can really-
When you
that's all
turned
I-
the light on, did you act like
that
you
shit
got
looked like a
shot?
crime scene. Yeah, that shit like a crime scene. I remember I had like I had like a white jersey or some shit like that, and I was like, this shit was done. There's nothing you can do. It's like, damn, you know what I mean? That's all I can really think of off the top of the head, stuff like that. Like nothing crazy, you know,
Right,
nothing
right.
too. That's sadly enough, that's pretty normal. You know what I mean? Like that happens. You know what I mean?
Right. Happens. Sophia, what about you? What's your most embarrassing?
Well, me? Dang.
Yes.
Probably was like he said, when you're younger, somebody walk in on you and shit like that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And you don't really know what you're doing.
Right. I had a moment when I was younger. It was so funny. We were in the living room, and then all of a sudden, it was dark in there and everything. And then all of a sudden, somebody busts through the door, lights coming on, and then, you know, we frozen. We're like, what the hell? But no one, like, they act like we didn't even exist. I guess his mom was just getting out of jail. So it was his mom, his grandmother, his sister, and it was just hilarious. I was like, what the fuck?
Oh, the whole family walked in.
The grandmother came running through the living room, and the mama came, and they were talking about, oh, I'm so glad to be out. Didn't even speak, nothing, just kept going. I was so embarrassed. I was like, oh my God, never fucking again.
So that was it. You didn't keep going and did
Hell
oh, okay.
no, hell no. Yeah,
Hey, man, some
your mama,
chicks,
your grandmama,
yeah.
and your sister, no.
That is
I'm
the most
good.
embarrassing thing for people to be busting in on you.
Right.
Like,
Right. That's a
No.
fact. That's the most embarrassing for females for sure.
yeah, or even like hearing your neighbors have sex. You know, that's embarrassing if they're loud.
I mean,
know?
You don't get
there-
turned on about it?
Hell
Nah,
nah. What the hell?
None of that.
Like when you with your dude, and you like,
See, you a freak and you be undercover about it
A little
because
voyeur, huh? Sparkle the
get all
voyeur,
frisky
huh?
and
I'm
start to
just
feel on your.
saying, sometimes, you know, what you gonna do about it? Not gonna tell them to shut up, or
Right,
what you gonna
right.
do? Make the
I mean,
best
you
of it,
can't.
right? See
Make
who's
the best of it.
see who's better.
So make the best of it.
Who can be louder? We gonna play a game tonight.
That's what they gotta make. They can't. Don't make them walls thin, y'all. Just spend some more money on a double-plated wall.
Facts.
No.
So I ain't gotta hear people fucking.
Right. They make that shit so cheap now. You hear everything. You hear the wind, everything.
So you here to win. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's how it be in Vegas in them hotel rooms. You know what I'm saying? You gonna catch some shit in Vegas. That's a good question. What's the most like frivolous, embarrassing, or something crazy that happened to you guys in Vegas? I know you got some Vegas stories. Come on now.
Oh, I actually do have a Vegas story.
Come on.
You sure
No,
do.
one time
I
I was-
got some for your ass.
One time I was hanging out with my homegirl and we went to like a house party and like randomly left, and then we realized we left our phone there. So by the time we got back to the party, nobody was there. So I had to hop the fence, go around through the back, and she had tennis shoes on. So
Where
I
was
had
the
to
party
hop the
at?
fence. I don't even remember. It was like
okay.
outskirts, you know.
Oh, okay. It wasn't like at a
And
club,
so I
then.
ran around the house to like bang on the door, and the guy came out like, "Why are you in my backyard?" And I'm like, "We left our phone inside. Like you weren't answering." And it was just so embarrassing because I had to hop the fence with my heels on, and I did. I hopped that. I scaled it. I did not care.
That's that Oakland vibe. That's that Bay Area shit. You feel me?
Exactly.
She took it right back to the Bay. Like fuck that.
I felt like it too, and I was like, "Girl, you're hella skinny, and you have tennis shoes on." I'm over here big with heels on, like, girl, no. She was a nothing but 100 pounds. She could have just flew over the side. You know what I mean?
She was like, nah, you do it.
That was probably like a party on the north side or something.
Yeah, it was some
Yeah.
weird, and that was like one of my first experiences in Vegas, which kind of like turned me off to it. And also, I don't like when you go to Vegas and you go to Vegas with like 5 girls and all of a sudden you're by yourself.
And yeah, that shit always
And they just run
happens.
off and they just leave you to the wolves. Like, at
We
least
had
you
some
protected me.
crazy shit happen in Vegas.
They be getting scooped up. You feel me? They end up at VIP sections and shit. You feel me?
And they
just
forget about
just split it up.
everybody.
Want some champagne?
I had
Me?
a kind
Oh,
of
no,
funny
bro.
moment being in Vegas. Well, I had so many funny moments in Vegas, but one kind of a little bit more recent or whatever. So still hungover from the night before.
Where'd you party at? Give us the full story. Where was you at? Dre's. Where was you at?
Yes,
Thank you.
yes,
See,
sir.
I gotta bring it out of you, Dre's.
Well,
you
because
know
I'm
what I mean?
trying to remember. We was at Dre's, and then on the way, okay. So going back to the hotel, my friend, she was really drunk. You know, it was so funny because I'm sitting over there chilling. I'm trying to get us a ride back over to the hotel, even though it was like right across the street and whatnot. And she's
Where was y'all
drunk.
staying?
We were staying at Caesar's Palace.
Okay.
And then
He was at Caesar's.
And then, so we're trying to get a ride back over there, and then I'm trying to contain my drunk friend. Every time I turn away, she like disappeared. She's climbing up the steps and shit, climbing up the steps. And I'm like, where the hell are you going? Like, come back here. So I'm dragging her back. Then I said, fuck it. You know what? We're just going to walk over there.
Okay.
So we walk. And then we're, getting hit on by all these weirdos. And then this guy, he looked like he was a Puerto Rican with an open shirt, was
Oh,
like,
shit.
hey, where you guys going? Trying to help us. I was like, we don't need no help. And she just,
Oh yeah, you gonna get a lot of those. Yeah.
and I was like, no, bring your ass. Let's go. So we get over there. And then they're like insisting on trying to take us to the room. And I'm
Facts.
like, hell no.
Facts.
But earlier that day, we had met a couple of nice gentlemen that kind of stepped in, was like, you heard what she said? And
Oh,
then
okay.
it was like, okay. But then it was just crazy. The next morning, a friend of hers came over, and I'm still hung over, and they're running around in the shower and doing some things. And I was like, you know what?
Doing
I'm
some
not
things.
fucking leaving. I'm going to sit here and mind my business. And they just carried on. I was like, well, shit, you don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck either. Do what you going to do.
Nah, I respect it. How many of you guys? What you said it was about 5 of you guys?
Well, it started off with like about 5, 6,
Oh, okay.
and then one person disappeared for the whole weekend. Then everybody else fucking disappeared, and then it was just me and my friend.
She disappeared about a whole week. Oh, so she got kidnapped at that section.
yeah.
She stayed with the crew.
She
Girls
showed
be
up
bold.
Y'all was with
right
some-
when
y'all was
we
with
were
some
about
ballers.
to leave. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I've seen that happen for sure. Some chicks that'll come through, they with a group of chicks, and all of a sudden one will just, it's like, damn, you ain't even go back with your homegirls. You just with the home team now. You
Right.
know what I mean?
Ran off.
Right. I get it.
Vegas will turn some girls out.
That's a fact.
It will.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Because everybody come to Vegas and they know they like whatever happens here, they ain't worried about it. You know what I'm saying? It's like they switch it up. Like this is what.
Not all.
I ain't saying y'all, but
No, it's easy to get scooped up, but I've seen it firsthand with other girls.
Oh,
They'll just
facts.
run off, and it's like
Lose their mind and
Facts.
fucking.
Remember Chung Lee?
Yes,
Chung
I
Lee?
remember Chun Li. And these men will tell you anything, so
Of
you can't be
course.
believing everything these men say. Oh, I have this and that, and I own this, and then you go, someone else that they know and they don't own shit, and they're just,
She said-
perpetrating and shit.
She said they don't know shit.
Nothing.
Vegas
Don't even
is
own
wild.
a car. They out here catching buses, and they just got a
Damn.
rental car for the weekend.
Oh yeah, niggas be renting. Niggas be renting Lambos, all types of shit. Captain, high signing. That's normal.
Right. So
That's normal.
How long you out here for?
I'm out here for maybe a few more days, and then I'm back in Vegas, and then I'm just traveling. I gotta make some more stops and stuff like that. When y'all coming to Vegas? That's the question.
We're coming to Vegas.
I'm out there Saturday. Are
Come
you
on.
coming?
Oh no,
I said Saturday,
that's what
but
happened. Last
we're-
time you was gonna. I'm sorry, I didn't want to cut you off, Sophie, but last time you was gonna come through, I was gonna set you up, and then I was gonna set you up with bottles and all that type of stuff. Like you would hit me, you was like,
Where-
oh, I think you was going to
We was
Dre's.
going
that
to
night.
Dre's.
Yeah. But then
Okay.
by
Was
the
that that
time,
night?
I don't know if it was that night, but by the time
That
you
whole
was already
week-
back.
That
was just
weekend
a
was
blur?
like a blur.
Oh, okay.
Like everything was happening so fast. It was so much going on. Yeah. But when are you going back?
What's today? Today is the 20. Was it 25th, 26th?
Because we want.
I'll be back by the 1st for sure.
Okay, well that's not this weekend, so
Oh, you
You
just
know.
going for the weekend? Quick.
yeah.
Have you ever did Halloween in Vegas? Is it crazy?
I mean, I'm sure I've been out there for Halloween, but I don't think I did anything crazy. Yeah, I don't think I did anything crazy for Halloween because it's kind of like that whole scene kind of dies down. I mean, like for the holidays and stuff like that, for Halloween,
Yeah.
like they do a little something, of course, New Year's and stuff like that. But I don't think I've did anything crazy for Halloween.
What is going on out here for Halloween? Like it's
Everybody's
not.
going to Universal, all that horror nights and stuff. That's all. That's
Yeah.
all. I mean, I got a son, so like I just
Yeah.
I do
Right.
that type of situation.
And they don't throw like a lot of parties and events and stuff like they used to do for
Oh no,
Halloween.
we came up. It was house parties, all that type of stuff. Yeah, for sure.
The streets was blocked off. Like you couldn't even drive down the street,
That's a
Hollywood
fact.
Boulevard. You couldn't even get through.
That's a fact. Y'all don't do the horror nights thing. You haven't been to Universal.
I try to get tickets this time, but they're all sold out.
Yeah, because the weekend he has that that
Yes.
new attraction.
Yes, and I'm still mad at him for canceling his damn show. That was not right. But then they rescheduled when
Oh,
I'm
you
going
were
to be
there
out
for
of
the
town.
you were there. Oh, you was there for the show they
I was
canceled.
there,
Damn.
ready
The one
to
in Inglewood,
turn
right?
up. Yes.
She pulled up in a limo and everything.
Pulled up
Oh,
in a
high
limo.
power.
We was
Okay.
just ready to get to it, and then it was for my daughter for her birthday.
Oh, right.
Both of them, they loved the weekend, so I was like, okay, we're gonna go. Last time I took my oldest daughter to one of the weekend's concerts, and she was up there crying. I was like, you crying for him? Like it's cool and all. Like he's a
Hey,
good
man.
artist
The
and
Weeknd.
all.
Younger
but
daughter?
damn.
The weekend is high
For
power,
Bree.
man.
Bree.
Yeah,
Bree
crying. I was like, dang.
How old is your oldest daughter?
She's 22.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but this
Damn,
was
I
a
didn't
long
know Spark
time
had a 22-year-old daughter.
Yes,
Okay,
yes, she
Spark, I see you.
does.
Damn, all right. I didn't know.
ago. Well, now you know.
I did not know.
Learn something new
Man,
every
okay.
day.
Well, thank you guys for coming on out. Thank you for showing up on time, Sophia.
Thanks for having me.
Always.
I was on time. I got
You were.
you gave me the time frame. I was
Yes,
here.
thank you for coming.
Always.
And
Thanks for
definitely, everybody, we all got to link up. And
Yes. Y'all let me know when y'all. Well, next time I'm not gonna make this time.
Right.
When's the next
Okay.
time you going to Vegas?
It's up for grabs, but honestly,
yeah, you be making them last minute plans and
She
shit.
do.
I
You
know,
yeah.
but you know
she
what?
won't
though?
even say that. I'm in Vegas,
Right,
girl.
right.
What?
No,
When?
she won't even say it. You just see a post like, "Damn, she here." You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, oh, okay, she here.
Move in silence, you know what I mean? But no, but honestly, Vegas is a good time anytime. So
Right.
thanks, Vegas.
Yes. So now we're going to wind down the champagne party. We're going to say cheers. We're going to say thank you to G6 for coming through.
Thank
Make sure
you.
you check us out at champagne party _ on Instagram. I'm Madam Sparkle on Instagram.
Sophia Elizabeth, Sophia 2 underscores PHIA on Instagram.
And
Oh, capital G6 on Instagram. Capital G6.
Oh no, capital 6 or G6?
Capital G6.
capital
okay.
G6. And make sure
CAPITAL G6.
And also make sure if you have a loved one that is battling some type of mental illness, please make sure you get help.
How you gonna
I don't mean to
laugh?
laugh.
How you gonna laugh at that?
I don't mean to
I'm being
laugh.
serious.
No,
That's
no.
cold.
I'm only laughing because don't equate that with Kanye.
I didn't say anything
Aw,
about
shit.
Kanye. This is I want some positivity to come out of
That's
this.
probably the first interview I've
it's
done.
a
No one said
mental
anything about
awareness.
Really?
Right.
Yeah, well, recently, like, you know, well, you guys, I don't know if you guys talked about it before.
I mean,
So I just want to make sure, you know, people that are out there get help because it can spiral you out of control.
Yeah.
That's all.
Definitely.
yeah.
So
we need
thank
more facilities.
you. You guys have a good night. Boom.
Killer, sexy. We know you're in the building soon as